Call Paramount Tax Relief now at 800-549-6183. That's 800-549-6183. Again, 800-549-6183.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and three-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-378-8005 now and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you a copy of The #1 Mistakes Retirees Are Making with Their Investments Today and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-378-8005. That's 800-378-8005. Employees of J.D. Melberg Financial have the appropriate licenses for the products they own.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kip Marlowe, author of The Entrepreneurs, Success and Sacrifice. If you're interested in starting a business, growing your current one, or just need some inspiration, this is the book for you. Learn the secrets of success from entrepreneurs like Arlene Neen, who just started her 7th company at the age of 96. Order it at ecrsuccess.com or at Amazon and learn 22 stories of ordinary people who became wildly successful. It could change your life.
Welcome to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program.
Raw and uncut, Jiggy Jag, you know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it all the way live.
Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Well, I'm sitting here with a linguist. I had no idea. I didn't know you were, but I didn't know that you were a wordsmith.
Call Jiggy right now. 267-22-JIGGY.
Daddy Bun.
Hey, Jiggy, what's happening, man? Reminds me of that David Bowie song. Jiggy play guitar. It's a great name, man. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Presenting.
I'm Mike Massey, and, you can catch me on Jiggy Jag TV and see a few of my trick shots there. Thank you very much.
Jiggy Jaguar.
I never knew what freedom was until I saw you lose yours.
Well. Today is the World Heavyweight Champion Tim Storm. We had him on our iHeartRadio broadcast earlier. NWA Champion.
The 10 pounds ago.
The 10 pounds ago, as they say. I don't know who's saying it. Don't know why they're saying it if they are indeed saying it.
Because it was gold and 10 pounds.
That's
so
who.
It kind of helps.
Sean Mosher with us today. Mr. Derek Scaife in the building.
Don't lie, Jag. Don't lie. Not today.
He likes to be referred to as Sir Derek Scaife.
Sir Derek Scaife.
That's fine. So you call me asshole, whatever you want to, long as you put Mr. or Sir in front of me.
I'm not trying to date you, so we don't call you that. So.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm an asshole if you date me. So you heard it first here, Mr. Mosher. He let you know. He tried to inform you guys, keep you up to date.
Now,
he's a studly guy, but he's kind of an asshole.
Big star.
Now, New Era Podcast. Go.
You caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for it. Gosh.
Well, I'm sure they're not going to be real happy with me today because I tweeted to JoJo Offerman after they released her nudie pictures today on the internet. And
I didn't see that. JoJo's nice.
And then I went ahead and tweeted the New Era Podcast and said, "Well, I'm sure you're not going to be real happy with me." Let's see here if I can find.
And they were like, "Oh my gosh, you heathen! Oh my gosh, you
womanizer!"
They're like, "We've never seen a naked woman."
You womanizer!
Well, the last time we seen a naked woman was when we were born, but we don't remember that. So.
Let's see here, JoJo nude photos.
Okay, on that topic there, real quick, you can get back here in a second, Jiggy.
Hold on.
This is not me trying to be completely like old manish, but. What's your opinion? Like, I mean, I understand breastfeeding's natural, but cover the shit up, please. Please.
I mean, me.
At the place I work part time like that. We had a group of 17 come in. 3 of them. All of a sudden, 3 of them just popped the boobie out like that, and they're breastfeeding. I'm just like, I've never been so uncomfortable in my life.
Except for last week.
Yeah, okay, well that's different. I'm sorry.
Okay, go.
Like I don't.
I'm sorry,
really,
I've never felt so uncomfortable in a legal setting.
Yes.
Like I really wouldn't give a rat's ass to a monkey's elbow. I mean, personally,
I mean, a monkey's elbow. Is that the new one?
I mean, personally, I mean, a woman would want to cover that, so can't nobody actually
it's just
see
a thing,
it.
you know. You got to
But
think.
as far as I'm doing out in public, I really don't give a shit.
Well, it's like uncomfortable. I mean, in some aspects, it's like, I mean, you know, my testicles itch, but I don't whip them out in the middle of a place to scratch them. That's a natural thing, you know.
No, I wouldn't. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's natural.
Oh, that's your
to do that.
Itch.
It's like, yeah, you know, guys are always going to have to scratch their testicles. You know what I mean? Hey, but we don't whip them out in front of everybody to sit there and do that.
We took it out.
It's like, you know, hey, please. I mean,
I don't mind them breastfeeding. I mean, they don't bother me.
No, I understand that point, but it's just like, you know,
cover it.
Right.
That's all I asked. Put a cover over yourself.
Cover it.
But they'll be walking around Walmart during
There's
that's Walmart, though. I mean, Walmart, you expect a bunch of cretins to a point. I mean, 90% of them work there, but.
You don't know. I got pictures at Walmart. I'm Jeffrey.
Well, whatever kind of weird voyeur stuff you like to do at Walmart. Walking around with those ugly chicks in pajama pants and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Wondering who was guilty enough to have sex with them or something. And multiple times. You know.
Personally, I really, to each his own, just, I don't want to see the nipple. I don't want to see the area unless you're going to pop it in my mouth, personally.
Okay, good enough.
So.
Good enough.
Thank you. I just had my little rant. That's all I need. And I hope you listen to that New Era podcast. Come on, jeez. You're such a liberal. You sit there. You probably want them to sit there and have their boobies out all over the place. Because that's the only way you'll ever see them, you nerds.
Wow.
Or like or like in you know, Gallows and Anderson, nerds.
Yes, they're gonna come for you, John.
I dare them.
They're gonna come for
See, the whole good thing about being my age
they're gonna hack your phone. They're gonna hack your phone.
I don't care. I'll put really weird pictures on there so it'll scare the hell out of them.
Now, let's see here. This is, and I'll pass this to John, and then John can pass it around the room. This is some of the photos of JoJo.
I would like to see those.
Holy frickin' holy!
I would definitely like to see those.
Ooh, she could leak photos to me anytime.
It's a hell of a deal, as they say.
I'd spank her and send her to my room for sure. Go directly to my room, you bad girl.
Hey, James, I had to read something on Facebook.
What's up, Facebook?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
And who is this again?
That's the ring announcer for Monday Night Raw. Now you want to watch wrestling, maybe?
Shit! Fuck wrestling.
Now what's her parents?
Hold on, is there more than this?
There's more than that.
But
that just happened to be the.
Isn't she like the daughter of somebody famous?
Offerman from the NFL.
Oh my God! Like, look at her butt. It is like so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends.
No, it's not that big. It's about perfect.
What happened?
It's a hell of a deal. It is Derek Scape. It is, of course, Mr. John Mosier. We are going to go to. We are going to go to Kendall Lake here in a few moments.
Put that back in your bag.
She is another one that is quite the perv. We're going to see if we can get her on. Right here. Kendall Lake.
Like, jeez Louise.
And I believe there's Kendall Lake.
She would be pregnant within a day.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, actually. Before we get into this, we have got rock pop recording artist Kendall Lake with us today. She has a music video for Voices.
Woohoo!
And sultry pop singer Kendall Lake recently released her music video for Voices. Voices joins the impressive visual content that Kendall co-creates with director Wesley Quinn. Before we get going, just because my co-hosts here want to be able to look you up and see, you know, all the information on you, is there a website or social media or something we can direct people to before we get going with the interview?
Everyone should go to my Instagram, it's the Kendall Lake, and I'm on Facebook. Kendall Lake, Twitter, Kendall Lake. Pretty much type in Kendall Lake anywhere, and I should come up.
That's awesome. And so how did you get started doing this music thing?
This thing called music. I grew up in Burbank, so my parents were both in the entertainment industry. So from a young age, like I was in the Smashing Pumpkins' first music video and shit. So I did.
Oh wow!
I have no idea.
Acting and modeling and all that shit. So from a young age, I've always been.
You know what's funny about this? Talking with Kendall Lake today, we just had on Tim Storm, who is the NWA World Champion, and the NWA is owned by Billy Corrigan, who used to be in the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh
so,
shit!
It's a hell of a deal here today.
Full circle, man. I love it.
It is full circle here. On our broadcast. And now of course, Derek, if you're looking at pictures of Kendall Lake,
actually,
now you know why she's booked on the show today.
Actually, I'm not. He was just trying to show me. I'm not being a perv out today. I just showed you what I'm.
Whatever you want
I'm talking to. I'm not. Like I told you.
I am. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have to lie to you.
like I told you, I got an interest now, so I'm trying to keep my eyes focused on the prize. I don't need.
Okay, because if you looked at Miss Kendall Lake here, your eye would be somewhere else.
Well, and that's what I want to avoid.
That's what I want to avoid.
Yeah, I finally found her pictures after it was actual lakes like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I know why Jiggy booked her.
Oh, yeah, that don't surprise me none.
Doesn't surprise me none. You should have a mic over there turned on. See if there's a.
Yeah, I saw it.
If not, come
to grab another one.
Come grab this one. Come sit
Sorry,
over
Kendall. I turned his mic off so I could talk to you more by myself.
That's what I like.
Well,
I'm thinking ahead there.
Sit in that chair.
I'm gonna shut my pie hole, and let y'all conversate.
So, getting back to your music, who are some of your biggest influences in music?
My influences include people that don't just influence me like sonically, but visually, and like people that I respect a lot. So it's like Bjork and Grace Jones, Janet Jackson, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Britney Spears.
I'm liking you more and more. That's a lot of people I like.
He loves Britney Spears. Like he used to dance around in his tutu and his drawers and that.
No, I didn't have a tutu. It was a little bit of a kind of like a Hawaiian skirt. Don't get wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
But no, I was like Linkin Park and everything. I loved those too. So.
Yeah, I cried like for 3 days after that unfortunate event with Chester from Linkin Park. Like they're a huge influence on me.
Kendall Lake with us today. She joins us live here on Skype audio. And tell us a little bit about this single, Voices.
Well, I released Voices, I feel like, almost like a year and a half ago. And I only have music out. I started only putting music out on SoundCloud a couple of years ago. And now it's on all the platforms like Tidal and Spotify and stuff. But Voices I have like over 1 million plays on like 9 songs that I've released on SoundCloud, and Voices has over 300,000 or almost 300,000, so it's the one that people have responded to the most. So I thought this was the perfect time to do a visual to it. And like Voices, I wrote that driving in a car in like 10 minutes with my producer next to me, and we went to the studio and recorded it. It's like extremely personal, and I just got through going through some life-changing shit, and I was being really like self-reflective, and I'm like, yo, I'm fucking crazy, dude.
Well, you know, she's perfect for me. She's crazy.
I would please just don't say you like run from drama, but really you go towards it. Then you would be like a match made in hell with him.
That's hilarious. No, I don't run from drama. I am the drama.
Oh shit! Like I said, match made in hell.
Yeah, because Jiggy would run right towards you.
Yeah, like he would tell everybody I'm running from her. Later that night, he'd be at your front door.
Yeah, crazy girls are.
Okay, crazy. She's okay. Hold on a sec. She can sing. She's crazy. She's black.
She's black.
She's perfect.
Oh
I'm
my
Ethiopian
goodness.
and German, honey.
She's
Hey,
mixed.
you know what? You're just beautiful. That's
You're
what
just
it is.
beautiful. Doesn't matter.
But hey, but this man got a thing for black women. I mean, like no other body's business.
As everybody should.
Like he got.
As everybody should.
He got jungle fever like
I've just got a
heavy.
thing for beautiful women, so I don't really,
Oh, this man. Hey, this man is like jungle fever or magnet. Like
Beautiful.
he's in the jungles with his twin pitchfork, like looking like
In
hunting,
the jungle.
like please let me find it.
That is awesome. Now, we're going to play voices here real quick, so I'm going to put you on hold on Skype. We're going to play this, and we will be right back with you as soon as this is over with. So just hold on. We will be right back with you. Hold on. It is Kendall Lake with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast. I am trying to... Where the hell is the... Oh, they've redone... No, there we are. Okay, be right back. Kendall Lake, and here's Voices, and it is on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast.
Voices in my head tell me I'm crazy. I'm trying to resist. It's dark and it's hazy. I can't let them get the best of me. I am my own worst Voices in my head are
and Kendall Lake voices, and we are going to go back to her on the Skype-a-rooney.
Come on.
Hello?
That's your brain telling you what to do after Dick hooks you.
I gotta shut
Once
this
you're
damn
hooked, you just won't
SoundCloud
move.
off because we played one song, so that means it's gonna play everything you can principally think of there. Now, John, what did you think of that song?
I liked it. It kind of gave me like the lead singer from Evanescence, kind of that kind of a vibe. I liked it a lot.
Amy Lee, hell yeah, thank you.
So,
I won't even look at it because I don't.
But I mean, it was really good. It kind of had that kind of ballad
I'll
style
listen to the
almost on it.
actual
So you got some good pipes there. That's impressive.
Thank you so much.
I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to suck up to you. So.
Oh no.
I'm just saying I could do that much better. Trust me.
How long have you been singing?
Yeah, how long have you been singing?
I mean, stereotypical thing my whole life, you know?
Well, I mean, like when you were performance style like that, when you actually got into like recording, how old were you?
Oh, I didn't start recording music until like 6 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I had to, I'm from LA, like I said, and it's like there's so many different opportunities to work and make money, which is good, but also stressful. So as an adult, I just spent so much time working to have money and be successful because I've been on my own since I was 18, that once I got settled, I was like, okay, now what do I want to do, So, yeah.
Right. What do I need to do and what do I want to do?
Yes.
You all gotta pay our rent, honey.
Yeah, trust me, I know that.
Well, before we let you go, if people want to get a hold of you online, how do they do that?
Please follow me at the Kendall Lake on Instagram, and follow me on SoundCloud, Kendall Lake, Spotify, Kendall Lake. Like I said before, everywhere Kendall Lake, basically.
Fantastic. Well, Kendall, I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. Good luck with your
She
jungle
got a
fever.
beautiful, innocent voice. It's just so innocent.
Hey, can you be the next Miley Cyrus? Like you came in like a wrecking ball?
That's right.
She's like, her voice sounds just so innocent.
It's just so innocent. It's fantastic.
That's how you know I'm crazy. That's how
Yep, yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what? You said it. I didn't have to. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Y'all heard it from her. I didn't bash her. New podcast people don't say I said it. I didn't say it. She did.
Thank you, Kendall.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it. That's Kendall Lake. She joins us today here on Skype audio.
And she like, you looking at that bitch? I'm gonna key your car, bust out your windows, and take off your nuts.
She's not gonna key your car. She's gonna key your face. Or something.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna really happen.
Hey, she would go Mike Tyson on you and bite your ear off.
She might bite your ear off. You never know.
Come here, baby. Let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something.
And she's gonna whisper, "You ever look at her again, you're gonna
Perfect.
That is awesome.
It's gonna be a painful death, too.
We are gonna go to
listen to the New Era podcast. Continuous loop.
We are gonna go to Jim and Mandy, hopefully, on the old Skype audio.
Man, everybody's like on that freaking Chiefs and Dallas game, like
pretty much. Everybody's excited.
I want to see Dallas.
Everybody's excited for the football game today.
I want Dallas to whoop their ass.
Whatever.
Jim, how are you, sir?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good, actually.
He sounds like a hippie.
Are you a hippie?
Oh no, not at all. I'm just a straight-laced, girl.
He sounds groovy, dude.
You tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and Mandy.
Right, because Jiggy didn't tell us anything.
No, he didn't tell us shit.
Yeah, we do a bunch of like Americana type stuff. Singing songs. The usual subjects like love and loss and heartbreak and redemption. Stuff like that. Yeah, me and Mandy started playing together early 2017, started writing songs, put out our EP, and the Lion and the Fox EP, and it's really good stuff, you know.
So, how would you describe your music for someone who's never heard you guys before? What would that sound like?
If you've never heard it before, you know, I'd say first definitely go listen and you know, let your ears be the judge. But it's pretty much Mandy's just got an incredible voice. You know, it's just she's got a $1 million voice, and you know, and I do what I can.
She has the $1 million voice, and you're just hanging around.
That's it. You know, I do some cool guitar stuff for sure. You know, so there's a lot of interesting guitar and you know, vocals. We do a lot of duets, like on the record. There's our lead off track is Nothing But Jack. It's like this really cool song about a guy who's got this. You know, they're broke and desperate, and he's got this plan to go out and make some money gambling, but he ends up going to jail, but she doesn't know what happened to him, so they each sing a verse, not knowing, you know, where the other one is and all that. It's just a pretty cool little storyline, and, you know, some songs she does, some songs I do, and it's got like a real, like, rootsy American kind of sound.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Oh. We've got a great guest with us today. Joins us live, and so if people are looking to get your music or are looking to be in touch with you, how do they do that? How do we get a hold of you guys?
Thank you.
Man, we're absolutely everywhere. You can get our record anywhere you get your digital music. You know, it's like iTunes, Spotify, CD Baby, just really anywhere. Facebook.com/Jim and Mandy. So, you know, we're on there. We got our website, jimandmandy.com. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, all the social media, you know, Instagram. Mandy was posting stuff on Instagram earlier today. So
that's cool.
Yeah, she's pretty funny on there. You know.
So, John, got any questions? We're.
How would you sit there and best describe your genre on your, what you guys do per se? Like, I mean, you know, you said Americana, but I mean, is it more like folk style? Is it more?
Well, the Lion and the Fox EP is definitely more acoustic based.
Okay.
Like, you know, most of the instrumentation is acoustic, but when we play live, and our actual next record that we're working on is going to be a lot more electric. You know, we do a lot of like electric guitar, you know, along with the acoustic, and so I mean, somebody who likes, you know, say if you're into like the usual stuff like, you know, Jason Isbell or you know, the Lumineers are a really big influence. Stuff like that kind of rides the line between you know, acoustic and electric. You know, we put out the first EP in preparation to go to South by Southwest and play there.
Wow.
So, you know, it was like super quick. I mean, we went in a weekend and did that. So the follow-up, you know, taking a little longer to put together because it's a little more electrified and a lot faster tuned. Like, you know, we're putting a bunch of that Zydeco in. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever been down here to Louisiana, but, you know, we have Zydeco and Cajun music, and it's real happy and fun. And we're
hey, Jim, I don't mean to cut you off, my friend. We have got some distractions here in the studio. I don't know what is going on in the other room. Brittany, or what are we doing with all the kiddos? Because John and I can barely hear in the headphones what's going on. What is going on? Can we send them outside? Is that possible? Something?
Not too bad, no.
That's where. I apologize, Jim. We're trying to. We've got. I feel like it's adventures in babysitting today. I don't know what's going on. Only no one's gotten their toe sliced off with a razor blade yet. And no one's done coke off the subway table.
Coke? Please don't say that.
I don't know what's going on.
He prefers Pepsi, so.
Yep.
He is a big Pepsi guy.
I hate pop.
Wish I could say that.
I wish I could say that too.
It's like young Juicy. I don't drink Pepsi. I just serve Coke.
Oh my God! I can't wait to get to this one later. Okay, so putting your music out there. If people want to listen to your music, you have SoundCloud. What do you got for us, baby? Because we want to hear some of your music.
Man, just pop on Spotify and check out the Line in the Fox there. Super easy. I mean, anywhere you wanted to listen to music. I don't believe we have a SoundCloud up, but all of the, all the usual digital formats, the iTunes and all that good stuff.
That's awesome. So if people want to purchase your music, they can pretty much do that off of iTunes, correct?
They can do it absolutely anywhere. If you're wherever you shop for music, we're on there. It's super easy to find.
That's awesome.
So if you guys are y'all are doing babysitting, we can call y'all up if we need you to take care of some kids.
I think at some point we might turn this into this might be a side gig.
No, thank you.
It's like an extra service y'all offer.
This might be an extra service we offer because it seems like it's like Adventures in Babysitting today. I got we're just rocking and rolling today here on the big broadcast, and lots of things happening today. Lots of things happening, as they say.
Take care of our dogs and stuff.
A couple weeks ago, we might have offered pet service. A couple weeks ago, who knows? We had the tiny kitten rolling around here a couple weeks ago.
That's what you had. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
the one that was sitting on your shoulder.
Right
yes, like a parrot.
Yeah.
We had it all.
Yeah, check out.
We had it all here.
Look it up. Go listen. We've been getting incredible feedback. About the tunes on the EP, and people are loving it live. All around. So yeah.
Now, do you guys have any gigs coming up? Are you going on tour or anything? Is there anything happening there?
Our next show, we're doing a brunch here in Lafayette, Louisiana on November the 26th.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
It's a cool
That's
thing
awesome.
of you got mimosas and breakfast, and then we play our whole catalog. We got a bunch of new songs. We're writing songs about interesting things parallel worlds and the Mandela effect, and we like to get
wow.
The new material is going to be kind of far out, but have that same kind of sound, that acoustic, real root sound, but with some more unique topics,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on, and we appreciate it, my friend.
Man, thanks for having me.
Thank you, man.
We'll talk soon.
Definitely. Have yourself a wonderful day. Jim and Mandy with us today here in our broadcast. We're going to take a brief timeout, probably a 60-second timeout.
Then we're going to come back with Jiggy Jack's best friend, Hennessy the Don.
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Did you know that the suicide rate for women vets is 12 times that of their sisters in civilian life? Did you know that 1 in 4 women vets feel uncomfortable about talking to people about their mental health issues? Did you know almost 600,000 women vets in America are suffering from PTSD? It's time to help. It's time for all of us to encourage our sisters, mothers, and wives to get help by contacting their local VA hospital, clinic, or community-based health care center. So if you know a woman vet that is suffering, go to va.gov and find their nearest VA facility. This has been Dan Perkins of Songs and Stories for Soldiers.us with your Veterans Tip of the Day.
Attention, this is a public notice from Citizens Disability. If you are one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, Citizens Disability can help. You'll be given an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, and deal with Social Security. Best of all, there is no fee until you receive your benefits. We only get paid if you win your case. To get started with your free no-obligation consultation, call 800-504-1639. That's 800-504-1639. There are a vast number of conditions that can make you eligible for disability benefits, many that you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call Citizens Disability today. Again, that's 800-504-1639. 800-504-1639. That's Citizens Disability. 800-504-1639.
It's a Minute Report for America.
If a tree falls in the forest without anyone hearing it, does it still get turned into paper? JiggyJaguar.com.
Talk with Jiggy right now at 1-866-763-1242 and email JiggyJaguar@JiggyJaguar.com.
Everybody gets cookies. It's like Cookie Tuesday at the Pritchard house. We have got hell of a deal today. This is going to be... What the hell is that? Turn that down. Oh, fuzzy. It's fuzzy in the background. And
I'm trying to watch my girl's figure.
We got Derek Scaife in the building. John Mosier, the big star. Star Station Screen. John Mosier. Derek Scaife, like a Haskay, Huskay, Scatamuche.
Don't you ever do that to me again. Don't ever compare me to that. Just because I'm not in the suit, I'm still suited and booted. Don't do that to me. Do not. Don't.
He's not James Brown today.
No, I'm not James Brown. I'm more James Dean.
James Dean, and hopefully not the James Dean guy from Wichita who can't stand him.
No.
That guy.
No.
What is going on?
Or Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Get off my lawn. There you go, Derek. Do a rap thing like Clint Eastwood.
I could, but I'm not going to.
You don't want to piss me off.
I'm too legit to quit. Yeah.
Too legit to quit. Speaking of being too legit to quit, we had let's see, 101 is with us. Toto is with us, and we've got our studio. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Jeffro.
Jeffro in the building. In the building, the big star. Star Station Screens right there.
Do you have an Uncle Jed?
No.
It's a joke from the Beverly Hillbillies, sorry.
Oh, that used to be my nickname back in the day when I used to be the keyboard.
Oh, you were Beverly Hillbilly?
He was a Beverly Hillbilly.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
You already know I had the afro and everything.
Oh my God. 101 is with us. You always show up on the interesting days, don't you, sir? Sunday radio show. This is going to be a hell of a deal.
Sunday fun day.
Now, Toto is with us, or as they like to say, Toto Ho. And I'm still trying to figure out where the ho is, or who the ho is. Who is the ho? That's my question. We'll find out.
Is it you? Is it you 101? Are you the ho?
Are you the ho?
Well, it's in his.
I didn't get the memo.
It's his other identity as 104, but hey.
So 102. So 102 lost.
My son 102.
So 102 lost.
102
and
lost.
now you're going to number 103.
He just skipped 103 and is like 104.
So he's going to 104.
104.9.
I feel like if I keep knocking
The jazz
out
station.
rappers, that's what they're gonna keep saying. Like, dude's 110 now. Like,
Yeah, it's like it's a tally. It's a tally. Okay, he was 101. That's 10. That one was worth 3, so we'll make him 104.
they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, dude, he's like a 12-man band and shit.
He's a
Like,
12 Man.
It's all different guys.
Is that like a 3-man band?
It's a 3-man band. That's
Sorry,
right.
bad wrestling joke there. My bad.
Bad wrestling joke, but that'll work. Let's see. Next week, by the way.
Get into some wrestling topics.
Well,
wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh, hell to the no.
By the way,
you already missed it. You already missed it.
We had
Derek just gets excited thinking about rolling around with sweaty men.
No, it pisses me off. It pisses me off.
They got a show coming up.
We had Tim Storm, the current NWA World Champion, on the phone
He was cool.
earlier.
Well, why was he just on the phone? Why didn't he come in?
Well, because he lives in Dallas. So. It's like one of those things, you know.
However, since
it's a good excuse,
since
but-
101 has set me up for this in a roundabout way, November 19th, we are going to do now. Last time that we were going to do when Taz Wrestling was going to have a show here in town, I was trying to get the wrestlers to come in. I couldn't get any of the wrestlers to come in except for Samoan Predator. So on the 19th, I'm staging our own invasion. We're going to have the XWE wrestlers here. And I don't know what they're gonna do after.
So what you got? You got Blade, Kuda, and that's it.
It's not personal. It's just strictly business, baby.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I like that Prodigy kid.
Blade,
too,
Kuda, and Kelsey.
Yeah, you can bring Kelsey anytime you want. I don't mind about that.
But we're going to have the XWE guys here on the 19th, so I would encourage you 101.
That's because they aren't going to be doing anything else.
Damn, they going to fuck you up with it.
The ones I like know I like them. So.
I'm not playing. I was like, I came the
Samoan Predator.
Yeah, he was in here, and I was playing with him. I was like, I said something. I just said a joke, and he just didn't move. And I was like,
that's the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
You know what I'm saying? Bathroom goes,
And then, of course, on the 26th, we have DJ Spawn here. And we are going to do a thing called Freestyle Sunday, where basically anybody and everybody can come through that door and cut a freestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's happening. No, any and everybody. That's what they set it up as. And
anybody and everybody.
You don't have to be a licensed professional. Okay?
Like I said, hey.
I've already done it before. You were there that day.
John's cut a freestyle.
You were here that day.
I think I was actually.
Yeah, I was just being a goof like that. You guys kind of looked at me like, hey, that wasn't actually too bad.
Can you do us another one?
Yeah, no, that was pretty much it. But
what's it?
And I made it clear to Jag that I'm not going to participate in that day.
Okay.
Oh, you
whatever,
Like,
Derek.
I'm not participating.
Every time, some people. No names.
No names. None.
No names.
Hey, Britannia. Where's Britannia?
I'm not.
Just talk really loud. They'll still hear you.
I'm not doing it.
Actually, what I would do is I would have. Where's that one mic that was over there?
The giant one that looks like the Les Nessman?
We're trying to get mics hooked up there. So
I got to figure out where I can put my heavyweight belt.
Yeah.
Grab that one.
This one right here.
You might be able to drag it across. And if you need to, you can.
Wasn't that what those last legal proceedings were all about, sir?
No, just kidding.
And so
fuck
you up.
So, Mr. Derek Scaife.
What is it?
You missed. Well, you were performing.
Yes.
But you missed quite the massacre. 101. Basically,
I heard it was a demolition derby, pretty much. But one car didn't get damaged, but one car did.
As Jim Ross would say, he took him to the woodshed.
Well, sometimes that's what happens. You got to do a little bit better.
Tougher than a $2 steak.
Sometimes you can't step in the ring with wolves if you like.
That one doesn't work.
Like if you a Chihuahua.
Some of them you have to really get on because some of the rappers, I don't know what they've done, but
they done spit all on them, and they got all that bacteria.
I can kind of halfway hear that one. What's going on here? It's on.
Hey, that's not even that.
That one doesn't even work. Okay, we'll try another one.
Hold on, does this one work?
Hey.
Yeah, that one works.
That one does work.
That one works.
Okay.
And
it's just at a level. It's just at a low level.
And you could trade that one back and forth between you and Toto.
Listen. What it is sometimes if you're like a Chihuahua, you really don't want to step in the ring with wolves because it's just gonna be a massacre.
Well, and what's great about this is that Toto won the competition. He won the performance competition, and 101 beat Kush Powers. And
so he was rapping against the other guy.
No. We had a live performance competition between I think it was like 6 artists, and it was like based on performance.
Because who was that one guy that came with him? I forgot his name.
Zello Superstar?
Yeah.
Oh, he lost too.
We don't want to talk about
it. He lost too?
He lost too. It was bad.
He beat him so bad. The same verse 2 rounds in a row.
2 rounds in a row, the same verse?
Same verse.
He basically read a script.
That's terrible. That's horrible. That makes. Hey, I mean, I'm
That's
not.
how he started his round. That's how he started the first round. Hello, mellow, jello, fellow. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, is this ABC rap or what? Like, are we like Count Chocula or some shit?
What is it gonna be about color, Derek? Why is it all gotta be about color, man?
I mean,
I really what? I mean, you don't like blueberry or or Frankenberry or?
No, I like blueberries. I love blueberries actually. I'm just saying. I mean, Count Chocula. I mean, or the Count. The Count. Let's just the Count.
I mean, you might get confused and
the 3.
There's one the rapper. Blah. 101 the rapper.
That sucks, man. They came on here and they seemed well. I really Kush.
Well, see, what happens is at this thing, 101's just lines were just fantastic, and then I don't know what the deal with Kush Powers was.
They were exquisite, he said.
What was some of that material that he was throwing at you?
Well, I mean,
was it burlap or was it?
Personally, it was a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I didn't know what to expect, and I don't think anybody really did. You know?
Some people did. Some people came on here and said they kind of knew what.
No, they leaned my way because I don't know. I have a presence. You know what I'm saying? I have a little bit of history in the game, so when it comes to anything, they just kind of put that up. You know what I'm saying? But I was worried because I felt like Kush had like he was gonna rip me, you know what I'm saying? Because he studies back.
He was coming after you.
Yeah.
And he was at a point. But the only thing is, I don't know. We did the first round. He was killing the first round, and then I don't know. Right as soon as I went, because we flipped the coin and I went second. It was right after I went. It was. I don't know what it was. I think
he made you step your game up because you just like I can't.
Well, I just worked for it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go. I was representing a little bit more than just me that night. I was representing like my side of the music scene in Wichita. You know what I'm saying? The underground scene that don't get heard, that don't get put
So
in
Kush Powers
magazines.
get heard? I never heard of him before.
Pay for the views. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what it was, it was kind of like internet versus grind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
So I was kind of like it was. I don't know.
Makes
I was
sense.
battling for a little bit more than
the internet.
Me.
The internet.
You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of like going like 101. He had some fun after that rap battle. Kush Powers was done.
See, he's in there. He's in there. That's bars right there. Hey, can you take that and replay it in the video and do like how they do like remixes and shit? Like, we're gonna make this shit hard. Like, but
shit.
It's called directing from the floor.
He came with some good lines. But
he tried to take personal life. Did he try to use some personal life?
Okay, some of the personal things he was using.
But did he try to do
that? To me.
But did he try to use like?
Yeah, he tried to say I was like 5'2".
So he tried to get you in your feelings.
Yeah,
he tried to get you in your feelings.
Yeah, there was one point where he was.
See, if he would have said that to me, I probably would have hauled off and smacked shit out of him. I got a short man complex.
Nah, see, but the thing is, that's the deal about the
Derek, you're short.
What the fuck you say?
You're short, Derek?
Hey man, I'm not a tall guy.
I mean,
I get so startled every time he gives these revelations
when
to
he
me.
gets in his truck, he had to put an extra couple steps at the bottom.
You know what?
He's straight. Oh, man, right there.
You see this shit?
Well, he's got that rope ladder that he used to do it, so.
Actually, I take a running start. I take a running start and I jump.
Jump in that motherfucker.
He was in pole vault when he was in track in school.
That's how I get up in my truck. You know,
That's funny.
just hopefully I grab the side so I can get the rest up in there. But you know, that's why I'm watching my girlish figures. Just imagine me with a gut. I'm done. I would
What's
never
wrong with
get
the
in this
gut?
truck.
Why? Why you gotta make fun of guys with guts, huh?
See?
I mean, you know, I'm rolling in the keg family too. You know.
Well.
Ever since I had that baby, I ain't.
Yeah, dude, you got a party ball. This is a
My
keg.
V turned into a U. You know what I'm saying?
Well, won't let it be me, sir.
Fun size, dude.
Huh?
Your fun
I said
size.
we're not short with fun size. Dude.
I know, cause ain't no. I be like everyone. I wish a bitch would try to grab something off the top shelf for me, punch her right in her gut.
Got him.
Don't
Jesus.
But the biggest problem was the shit talk. It was a part of the promo, you know what I'm saying, and we were shit talking. But after a while, I realized I was jumping out of my character, talking shit and doing memes and whatnot. So I kind of like slowed that down, you know what I'm saying, and stopped and.
You went back with what brought you to the dance.
You know what I'm saying, and then so the whole battle since the time I walked in there, it was. He's bullshit. He's full of shit. Look at him. Look, he's 57 years old. I was like, I'm like 24. Like, you know, I still get carded.
What's wrong with being in your 50s, bastards?
Well, look.
See, like
this is my chronological clock.
I'm joking.
Hey, can you not get no facial hair?
Yeah, bastard.
What?
Can you not get no facial hair?
Me? I mean, I can. I just shave it. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't look like a munchie cheer.
Yeah, he can get facial hair. I can see if he would have had the 12 o'clock. He can have a 12 o'clock. He probably got more facial hair than me.
I keep myself clean. That's all I do. You know.
Hey, it's No Shave November, so you have to grow that out.
Well,
it is No Shave November.
No Shave November, because this is about the time I get in fights on construction sites. As No Shave November, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know where that started.
I don't know. And
This
is no disrespect toward anybody, but I don't know what clan meeting that they was started at. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't a part of it.
Hey, that's where it came from.
So I wasn't a part of it. So
Hey, well,
I don't.
Well, shit, they got everybody on board. Negroes too. Goddamn.
Well, that's part of the fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you
is
gotta roll it into
Babyface the new
hip-hop,
star?
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is Babyface the new star? Or?
Well, you know, here's the deal. Like,
some people got their own thing that they.
He's just mad because he got kicked off the Geico commercials.
So I'm gonna do like a bleep factor.
So
you
easy
know what I'm
it
saying?
came.
When I put my face down in a beep, I like to have it like beep,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
so she can feel the beep.
And then the next morning I'll have to be sitting here like, God damn, man, that bitch was coming all over my shit
face.
like a mother.
That is what she said, isn't it?
Man.
Hey.
So I like to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Be
Just
texting her for like 3
Hey,
weeks later.
bro, sometimes you need something to tickle it, you know?
Well, that's what Jethro says his boyfriend loves it, so.
Oh, I got it. Many tricks. Hey.
What'd he say, Uncle Jeff? Is that what his...
Hey, you don't know me. Hey, bitches love Jethro.
It's like Jethro was telling me, some people call it anal. He said his uncle used to call it shh.
Well.
Hey, what did they call you?
On that note.
They call me sir because I'm a big motherfucker.
Hey, bro, I can't say so.
No, I don't care. You can make fun of me all you want. I'll just do it right back. There's very few of you that can keep up with me. So
I love the radio show.
Hey, Derek, can you do it?
But I'm damn good at snapbacks, man. But
I just have. See, I have fun with Derek.
I don't like confrontation. I'm sorry.
See, I just like it when Derek says something.
You sound like Eddie. That bullshit. I just don't like it. I feel uncomfortable.
It's confrontations over here, and I'm over here.
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Am I hitting your chord there? My bad.
That's Jag's department right there.
No, that's what drama. Your confrontation.
Now,
yeah, you know what? You goddamn right. I'm gonna own up to it.
Right. I mean, with me, it's pizza buffets.
I apologize for every
Chinese buffet. Hey, Chinese buffet all day.
101 with us today in our net coming up here in about probably 10 minutes. We're going to talk to Toto. He's with us as well. And we're going to talk about the big performance competition that he won the same night that our good buddy 101 here slayed Kush Powers.
I got money to make, and I got this one to break.
I'm taking your seat.
And then Zealous Superstar and Mello went at it. But Toto and the Bill, the big star. Star Staging Screens.
I gotta go. They always give Derek the best mic.
I always give Derek the best mic.
I don't know why. It's just,
Well, I mean, he is, you know.
He is a Star Stage & Screen.
He is the man.
Come on, dude. Spots. We gotta get that camera angle.
And it is going to be a hell of a deal. We are going to call our phone guest, and then we're going to get with Toto here in a few seconds.
It's Kush, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's
not Kush?
some guy by the name of Walter Miller.
My nigga Walter?
My nigga Walter.
I was wondering for a second. Like,
no, it won't be Kush because I did extend the invite for him to be here today, but he's obviously not here, so that's fine.
I don't do well with telephone conversation. You know?
Neither does Derek Scave. If you've heard him and Hennessy the Don go at it on this show.
What about it? What about it? I don't go at it with that.
Oh my God, that was so.
He sucked that horse like a problem. So let's do this. Let's actually go to Walter Miller on the old Skype.
I was looking at it.
Whatever.
And we'll get him in here.
Oh, okay.
And
Thank you.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Walter.
There's Walter. Maybe.
Oh goddamn.
He's coming in.
Are you talking about Walter?
Good gig.
From Oklahoma.
Where's he from?
Okay.
Walter Miller. We'll see if he picks the horn up. Is this Walter?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we've got Walter Miller.
Hold on. Walter?
Walter?
Yes, sir. This is Walter.
Walter Miller.
That don't sound like a Walter.
How are y'all?
It doesn't.
I can't even hear, but
It sounds like a Kush Powers, honestly, but
Hey, I was gonna say keyboard.
He said keyboard. We don't want to start with keyboard. We don't want to start with keyboard.
No.
Shit. Walter, what's up, pimpin'?
Walter Miller with us today. What's going on, sir?
How are y'all?
Pretty good, actually.
Awesome.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend. We want to be able to get some details on you.
Awesome. Well, I'm 18 years old. I'm about to put out my debut album. I've been writing it for 4.5 years now, and it's finally wrapping up. I'm really, really excited. It's called Dark Clouds Over Suburbia. I wrote the whole thing. I sang the whole thing, and
Where do you come from?
I come from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, down in the south.
Okay. Well,
we've got 101, Toto, John Mosier, Jeffro.
Awesome.
Not Jeffro Toll, but just Jeffro.
Not Jethro Bodine either.
And not Jeffro Bodine either.
Hey, I actually do got an apple.
And we've got Walter on the Skype. And so I guess my first question is that what kind of style of music do you do?
Well, it's mainly pop, but it definitely has some R&B influences, and even some hip-hop and soul in there, too.
So it's pop.
So it's pop.
Yeah, to a point. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Pop is like the biggest sample of all samples. I mean, they blend a lot of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good. What distinguishes you?
Well, I feel like what distinguishes me is well, one, my voice. I kind of have a big voice.
Your voice very much
so
so distinguishes you. I didn't mean to cut you off, but your voice very much distinguishes you. When you hear Walter, this is not what you expect.
Yeah, you hear Walter, you think
That's
more like.
what you expect right there.
You'll think more like, "Hi there, my name's Walter. What can we do for you? We're here at Walter, and Walter, attorneys at law." And but it's it's not a real common name, especially with somebody as young as you. I mean, is it a family thing
no,
or something? Or
no, not at all. But also, I feel like just because I do write my own stuff, that it kind of gives it an honest approach, and it sounds more believable, me singing the songs and stuff, as opposed to, you know, some of the singers that are on the radio with a room of like 10, 15 writers or whatever. I feel like artists like Ed Sheeran, Adele, you know, who actually sit down and write their stuff, that's why they're doing so well, because people, when they listen to them, you know, they feel like they're actually hearing like what's on those singers' mind. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You know,
as long as you didn't mention Justin Bieber, I'm good.
Hey, how long have you been making music?
Yeah, how long have you been making music there, Walter Miller?
I'm sorry, what?
How long have you been making music?
Oh, well, I've been singing ever since I was like 5 years old, and I've always kind of like written my own stuff. But it wasn't until I was like 13 or 14 that I realized, well, I talk a lot, so people kind of tend to tune me out. But I noticed that whenever I started to sing, that everyone kind of sat to attention, you know, and really listened to me. And so when I was like 13, 14 years old, it was like, what if I started writing my own words, writing my own songs, and then people might actually, you know, hear some of the things that I have to say. So ever since then, into middle school, beginning of high school, I've, you know, kind of been doing my own stuff.
So it's like your stage name, Walter Miller?
Walter Miller. Online, by the way, it's Walter Miller Official.
Yeah, .com. That's right.
Yes. Okay, I pulled up your YouTube channel here, and I see that you have several videos. Let's see here. We have "Help Me Make It Through the Night," which is a cover song.
One of my favorites.
An Ed Sheeran "Thinking Out Loud," and "All of Me," a John Legend cover.
I love John Legend.
Let's do this. Out of those three, 101, what do you think we should hear?
Ooh, I really like my cover of "Thinking Out Loud."
You want us to play "Thinking Out Loud"?
That'd be awesome.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to put you on hold. And I'm going to play this, and we're going to listen, and then we're going to come back and give this guy an honest opinion, I guess, of Thinking Out Loud. It's an Ed Sheeran cover. It is Walter Miller, and it is here on the Sunday radio program.
Your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Work your mouth to remember the taste of my love. Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I'll be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of the hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, no, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause darling, your soul can never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in distant memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways.
Back to him on Skype. Thinking Out Loud, the Ed Sheeran vocal cover from Walter Miller. We were just listening to that here on our big program, and we'll start with Mr. John Mosier. What'd you think?
I liked it. You got a lot of good energy in your voice. You did that one really, really well. We were talking about it, and I mean, everybody kind of agreed on that part, but some of the other guys got a little bit more experience added on it. But I mean, I was impressed.
Thank you so much.
Now, 101.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a singer or anything like that. You know, I rap, but like vocally, you were definitely punching on all the pieces that you need. You know what I'm saying? You had there wasn't any piece where you sounded like you were fading or like you were about to crack or anything like that. It was very smooth all the way through. I thought it was fucking great.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Now, Toto, you heard a little bit of it. Give us your honest opinion, sir.
I thought it was dope, man. You might need to collab on some shit.
See? You've gotten over with everybody. Jeffro,
Hey,
Tall.
To be honest, you should try out for The Voice. You're that good. Maybe Team Blake Shelton will pick you.
Or he can change his name to Brother Love like P. Diddy did today.
Jeez.
But
or you could be like a new performer called 102.
That too. You could become 102 because
that means you're hot because you'd be like a fever, you know. So you'd be carrying.
Hey, he could be your background.
The spot's
there
open.
You go.
I think like 104 is boiling. So
he could be 104.
Get 104, you're near death because you're about to boil yourself. So.
There we go.
I just won a battle last week, so I feel like I have a big ass head. I almost couldn't fit through the door.
I've just been making fun of him before that, but it's kind of fun. So. I'm the big old white dude here like that, so I got to make fun of all these young rap dudes.
No, honestly,
there we go.
when I heard Walter, what's your full name?
Walter Miller, right?
Walter Miller.
Right.
I expected to hear that dude's voice who was just talking. Okay. Go ahead, say, hey, my name's Walter, real quick.
Which one, with the accountant voice or just my regular one?
The accountant voice.
Hi there, my name's Walter Miller. I'm with Miller & Miller CPAs, and
it's something right there. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you blew me away. I gotta subscribe to your channel and make sure I watch out for all the next couple covers that you get done.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, before we let you go, if people want to contact you or get a hold of you on social media, how do they do that exactly?
All right, so my Instagram is Walter Miller. It's all one word, and Miller is with 2 R's at the end. My Twitter is WHMiller99, and my website is WalterMillerOfficial.com, and you can check out all my social media through my website. My YouTube page is on there. You can subscribe to that. You can subscribe to my mailing list, and I have a Facebook artist page too. So all that's on the website, and yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, sir. Awesome. I appreciate you making time for us today.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. Have yourself a wonderful Sunday. That was Walter Miller.
I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised.
That's very soothing on a Sunday.
Yes.
I needed that.
You needed that.
I'm not even gonna lie.
It was like meditation.
It was nice. It was nice.
That was that was quite the shocker.
But I'll tell you one thing. I am not gonna forget the name Walter Miller after I walk out of here.
No.
For some reason, I'm just gonna start calling everyone Walter. Just I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What up, Walt?
Hey, are you Walter?
Yeah.
Are you Walter?
Yeah. They'll be like, hey.
It's kind of like the whole.
Are you Walter Powers?
And you've got.
What shack of that?
It's perfect because you know Toto's got the whole thing Toto Ho.
So hey Toto,
and
just gotta ask.
Now it's like Walter Miller.
When it comes to like.
Hey Toto, just get the bad joke out of the way and ask you about the rains down in Africa. Okay, thanks. I got it out of my system. That's all I wanted to do.
Trust me, you ain't the first one.
Oh, I know that. I just had to get it out of my system.
I think he actually said that last week. He was like, had Toto in the building. He was like, "Oh fuck, I love that band," or something, and I was like, "Oh no, it's Toto. It's Toto.
Just Toto.
He's a one-man band.
He's a one-man band. That's right.
Nah, man.
Would it be not
pretty
cool
much,
if you had a girlfriend named Dorothy or something?
No, Dorothy. Dorothy left her dog at the battle. Okay,
No, I switched it up.
and that dog got kicked across the stage, and she don't show herself to Candace no more.
But I switched it up.
She don't show her.
Toto And the pit bull is Dorothy. I got a gray pit. Switched it up.
There you go.
Might as well.
Yellow.
So Toto, this performance competition. Tell us a little bit about some of the different competitors for people that weren't there, and then tell us about your performance. Take us through the whole thing here.
Overall, it was pretty good. I went last at everybody, and I've had a few people try to act like it was rigged, I guess, but it was overall.
How did they think it was rigged?
It's like how I have to tell them, you know, it's like it was based off performance, not about how fast or how good you could rap, you know what I mean? It's about performance. Like, and, well, you gotta have good music also, you know, but it was for some money, so of course I was gonna show my ass.
Step up, baby.
But at the same time, I love what I do, so I show my ass regardless if it's 10 people or 100, you know.
I would think it'd be tougher to go last.
Not really, like,
I think it's easier. I mean, like when I've done competitions, I'd rather go first to make everybody have to follow me.
First because it's just, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like when you're last, everybody's heard everything already. So, you know, you better be damn good if you're going to do something. So that's a tribute to you on that.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, right when they announced that Toto was going on stage, everybody rushed the stage. Everybody that was smoking cigarettes outside, acting like they weren't hearing what was going on inside. Right as soon as they heard that, hey, they were like, "It's Toto!" Oh, they just started rushing it. I promise. It was a well-deserved win. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, people think it's a popularity thing. Like, I worked hard to get where the fuck I'm at, and I'm still not.
Yeah, well, that's part of the popularity. If you're popular, you've done something right. You've done it good. So.
I started this shit all by myself. Like, I've always, like, every show I've ever gotten, besides maybe a few, I've gotten myself. You know, it's like I had to gain everybody's respect. Like, nobody, you look at me, I got pink hair and shit, so people already like, oh, well, I don't know. I just feel like.
Did they ever call you Walter?
No.
Just kidding.
So basically, you started from the ground up.
It was just fun trying to.
I keep all my music on social media and shit just to show people progress. Cause like, I thought I was good back then, and it's like I listen to my older shit now, and I'm like, God damn.
Well, yeah, but you're also your own worst critic when you're listening to your stuff.
Like with me,
well, no, I understand what you're saying.
I really don't give a fuck if anybody likes what I'm putting out, as long as I like it. Like, that's just how it just happens that people. Well, some people do like it, you know what I mean? There's always going to be the people that don't.
Haters are going to let it haters, basically.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like if people are hating on my craft, I must be doing something right. You know what I mean? Because I don't
That means because people are paying attention.
Well, I try to stay as humble as I can about it, because I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not even at, like, my top. Like, this ain't even my prime. Like, I can do so much better. You know what I mean? I just try and... The next thing I do, I try to do it better if I can, you know. And I like all type of criticism. I'm not one of them people you'd be like, oh, well, I didn't like this, and this. Oh, fuck you, you know.
I've been in the studio when he got done with a verse, and he'll look at you and say, "Hey man, was that good?" You'll be like, "Hey, bro, that was
that was excellent."
He'll grill you for about 10 minutes, bro. Don't lie to me. All right, I know that Was it good? Was it good? I'm like, bro, it was good. It was good, bro. I'm telling you, it was great. You nailed it. I don't know, man. You raised your eyebrow a little bit. but that's that perfection. You know what I'm saying?
And practice makes perfect. That's all you have to do.
That's awesome.
I started off doing all my own shit, mix and master. Like, I make beats, I do all that shit. And it's like, I was part of a crew at one time, New Life.
How long have you been making music?
I've been making music like for for real for a couple years. But like, since I was a kid, I used to take on my mom's tapes and shit, record over them, beating on the ground, me and my cousin in there, and it's like, it wasn't even really rap, it was just mainly cussing, like, motherfucker, bitch, you know, when you little, that's all you think the shit is. So
that Jay and Silent Bob.
That's awesome.
But it's always been like, I don't know, music's just always made me happy. Like, I've never had any, like, I can be riding down the street and, like, a bar that I like come up for, like, a song, and I'm just in the car, like, cheesing by myself and shit. Like, I don't know, it's just always brought me joy, and I love performing my shit to people. I love just showing people
just
my
making
craft,
it work.
You know? Like, I'm hoping, like, shit, this shit pays off.
I will say, because I've DJ'd this dude for about a year and a half.
That's cool.
And I've seen the progression of his stage shows.
Well, and
I promise when you watch a Toto stage show, like, I believe Sleep put the footage up, he looks like sometimes he's going to fall off the stage with how he's feeling the shit. You know what I'm saying? He's bouncing all over the place. And that's what he told me. He called me, we talked to each other like a day after the whole competition. And he was like, I sold it, man. How you go out there and want people to buy your music if you don't even look like you like it? If you just stay in one place and you just hey, thanks everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Or you repeat the same battle rap line 2 times in a row. But the thing is,
like, my biggest thing is, it's like, if you don't feel your shit, nobody else is gonna feel it. Like,
yes.
I feel like out of anybody in Wichita, I'm like top 3. I feel my shit more than anybody.
Big
I'm not gonna
time.
sit there and be like, oh, I'm the best, but at the same time, when I'm on stage, I'm not gonna let you think. You know what I mean? I gotta have that confidence and that key. And it's like I go into a mode. It's like I'm chill before I get on stage. I'm a hard person. I get off. I don't go around looking for everybody to dap me up and shit. I go and sit my ass back down, go outside, do what I do, whatever. I don't do this shit to try to impress people. Really, I do it just because I.
You really shouldn't.
Yeah.
I said you really shouldn't.
And that's definitely proven its worth in the history of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? People sticking to being different. You know, hell, even Kid Rock at one point wasn't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. And where we live, like Kansas, is like we got so much fucking talent. It's ridiculous, but like nobody is really.
There's no unified front.
They always miss something. And everybody hates on everybody else.
Yes.
Hey, I was the same way back in the day too. Everybody was hating, but all I said, they motivate me to keep doing making me.
Yeah. Well, see, it comes to a problem in our city because you see, you'll have like somebody who's been putting in work for a while.
Yes.
Perfecting, putting their image together, putting out CDs, getting a public image out there and everything. But somebody who did a music video a couple weeks ago and got 2,500 views is on the front cover of Mamarazzi magazine as the top 10 in the motherfucking town. And we haven't heard of anybody besides one person.
Oh, yeah.
The People's Magazine.
That's what I'm trying to figure.
I'll tell you right now.
You've hit on something there.
And I was kind of told to not really talk about this, but I kind of feel like some kind of way, you know what I'm saying? You know, Tom been running the Midwest Shakedown for a while.
Yes.
I think, honestly, he brought the shows back to the city because they weren't doing shows like that. Like, now, there's 3 shows every day. Every day. We're competing with each other now, which is fun, but, you know what I'm saying? But where was he on Top Promoters? Where was I on Best DJs? I was the only DJ in this town that played a single local artist track in the club. Now, all of a sudden, because a core DJ will do it, not putting no names out there.
Of course not.
But it's not DJ 1, 2, or 4.
That's
know
right.
What I'm saying? But all I'm saying is like, it's the hate. The hate goes into a point where you won't be able to progress your career in the city because the wrong motherfuckers are hating on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that chance, and they don't ever give you the opportunity because 2.5 years ago, I didn't like his music, so now I just don't even hit the play button. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I give everybody a shot. I give everybody equal opportunity. The Midwest Shakedown, time and time again, has proven that we put every artist on, any artist on. But if you're good, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get on a second time if you just bombed it, you know what I'm saying? But it comes to a point where you got to leave, you know, XV.
That
left,
too.
You know what I'm saying? Krim
XV
left.
got the hell out of there.
I'm not saying Krim left, like he's not ever going to come back or anything like that, but, you know, I heard he's in Colorado. He's back-to-back doing shows out there. You know what I'm saying? He's getting love, and so it sucks that you have to get to a point where you have to move out of the city to even to even start on.
Well, do you think it's overexposure, maybe, because it's a smaller town, or is there not enough venues to get?
It's trash.
It's not
Okay.
The artists that get promoted.
Local shit don't support local shit. Like, out of any artist in Wichita, I guarantee there's not one that you can say I haven't been to their show and try to support them. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, do you think there's not enough venues or not enough events, or what?
What it is
it's too much haterism.
What it is the people that get promoted, that do the big shows, the ones that are doing the constant shows, trash. The ones that are making it in the magazine, they're trash. So when people from Wichita go, when they go, okay, well, hey, I want to look into local artists in the town.
Hey,
they hear trash.
And,
they don't even go
and
past
see this,
the
and this is the thing, and I bring this up all the time on this show. But me and my digital marketing guy Seth Stevens spoke with somebody from Sony a few years ago, and they're like, "Hey, we got a question for you. Is anybody in Kansas doing hip hop music?" And we're like, "That's funny." And they're like, "No, we search it out and we don't see anything, or what we do see is nothing that we're gonna mess with."
Yeah. And some of the best, like,
I feel like
I would
some
say,
of the
like,
best artists are out of Wichita. For real.
Yeah, no, hands down, hands down. We got
It's so
we got
much
from
culture
Wichita.
where we're from, bro.
Yeah,
We're in the middle of the
Plainview
map.
is sick. He's sick, and he represents a whole different side. We had A.D. Coley.
How about Cena from Hutch?
Oh, I never heard. But I mean, I don't come out to Hutch very often.
The only time you ever come out here is do the Rouge.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
So if they happen to be here, you meet them.
We always get scared coming out here somehow, way or another. Once you hit a dirt path, we take 2 lefts and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get on some main streets. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
That or you get lost in South
I
Hutch.
don't want to get it wrong. I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? I feel like personally, Wichita is kind of like a mini, and it has been called before, a mini Hollywood, mini New York. You know what I'm saying? Where if you can surpass all that, and you can get past that and make yourself a name, like T-Rail, a lot of hate goes around his name.
Oh my God, people fucking hate that guy. And I'm like, why? I like that guy.
Guess what? His show last night at 54 West, packed out. And guess what? It was all ages. No, now not a lot of old people didn't want to go because they were like, all ages. You know, the kids are gonna be in there messing around. Well, guess what? Those are the people listening to the music. They
Those are
pimp
biggest
the game.
supporters.
They pimp the game. Now every time they come back here, they're gonna go to a bigger venue every time and get more ticket sales and more ticket sales. They're marketing and they're promoting.
It's like John always says about pro wrestling. He's like, why do a huge venue when you can go sell out 2 or 3 small venues and say, hey, we sold out 3 straight shows in a row.
Yeah, and that's how
it
has to get to a point to where it's just easy. It floods, you know what I'm saying? The people just flood in. Once they see your name on the ticket, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, I'm going. 100 people guaranteed, you know what I'm saying? And just like with the pro wrestling, yeah, that's what you got to do.
Was there any regular venues down there that promote at all? I mean, like on a consistent basis, like you can go every weekend to hear somebody, or?
There's something every weekend.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I live in Wichita, and I mean, I don't listen to local radio honestly, so I don't hear of any shows. But I mean.
Yeah, it's mostly a lot of social media. You got to get on there and be able to connect in with at least a couple people that are in the town, but every weekend there's something going on now.
But that's another thing. You say you don't never hear shit on the radio.
Well, I'm just saying I don't listen to it. That's the reason I'm saying I wouldn't hear it.
But I'm saying even if you did, there's not shit for us out there because the radio
Well, I mean, like the
stations
venue
say-
itself promoting the thing, like.
I understand, but I'm saying even like the local radio stations don't support what we do. You
YouTube has more
every venue
promoters.
that I know of in Wichita, and the only reason I say this is because my father was in the bar industry, so I was a kid running through all the shit and just learning everything. But I know for a fact there's no place in town that does their own promotion. They hire promoters. That's pretty much what they do.
Yep.
And unfortunately, sometimes those promoters will only Facebook promote. And which is great. Which is great, don't get me wrong, but you know why we had that good a crowd. It's still, you know.
Somebody put a flyer up somewhere.
I went out. I went out. You know what
what
I'm
is
saying?
the
Like and that's what
problem?
I'm saying, you know, Kush Powers
Ding,
got me.
ding, ding.
Kush Powers got me on the not having a car, but you know what I'm saying? I make up for that because I got on my feet the 2 weeks before that show, and I dropped flyers at every single shop within at least a 2-3 mile radius of my house, and we had a good crowd. It was not the best crowd, but it was a great crowd.
Hey, it was a good little crowd.
Yeah, now next time we do a show, 2 of us are going to go out there handing out flyers, and we're going to get double the people. And then when we get that consistent crowd, we move up and go to another venue, the big venue. But yeah, there's no, besides probably the Cotillion, there's not really too many self-promoted places that you really hear about.
Well, it's like, you know, the Wichita.com, the things on Facebook where it has, like, you know, events coming up in the area stuff. I don't ever see anything on that.
See,
I never thought about that.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was getting at, sorry.
Most of our events pop up on that. You'll see our events pop up on that, and, you know, we have the party group, which is the Midwest Shakedown. That's at the beginning of any title of anything that pops up. So now, when they consistently see, oh shit, there's a Midwest Shakedown going on, as opposed to hip-hop for whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They see, oh, well, I've been to the Midwest Shakedown before. I know those shows are great. I'm definitely going to click on that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're out there. It's, some people just do flyers, some people do make the event pages, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think you do a combination of both. It's the best because you'll see more eyes will see it.
A lot of people don't think, but people in marketing get paid what they do because they work really hard. They don't just go to one place and do one thing. They are in it. They're everywhere. They're shaking hands. They're here. They're there. You know what I'm saying? They're meeting people. They're trying to. It's a big game, and I know somebody that was in like for a hospital. Like he worked marketing for them or something like that, and so he taught me things that he learned in college, and I was like, well, that's crazy, but that's a lot of hard work, you know. Like he's like, shit, gas ain't cheap at the end of the day.
No.
You know, everybody puts in sacrifice to what they do. Some people put less sacrifice and they get less of the reward. You know, as far as it comes to anything, you gotta work for what you get, and that's.
Yep.
I'm not boasting for anybody else, but I'm just saying you got 2 prime examples right here in the room. My man won the competition. You know, fuck if he cares it was about popularity. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers, when they heard Toto rush that stage, that's what an artist is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're different when you walk in. You know what I'm saying? They know when you're in there. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm creating a lane where I'm out there promoting and shaking hands, and I'm out talking to people, young people, old people, people in the hood, people in the white neighborhoods. I own a landscape business. I hire people to go knock doors for me, and I always let them know if it's a young person or they look like they might like hip hop some way or another, throw them one of these hip hop flyers too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't care. I'll reach out to anybody. I'll even go to the Jiggy Jag show.
Well, it's kind of stepping low, but I mean, you know. Oh, sorry, Jiggy.
That's cheating.
Now, we have got some great guests with us today. 33 minutes after the hour. Thanks for listening to us on iHeartRadio. Also, AM/FM, 247.com, Radio Xenu, and in 2 weeks, and in fact, November is going to be a hell of a month, by the way. Next week, we have some potential rappers from Hutch who are going to be here, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not.
Who is it?
LSP and
Why does everybody roll that?
a few others.
I get
It's
tired.
basically, I don't think they can spell completely, so they just use a few letters.
Sleepface, I think is what he calls himself.
Sleepface?
Sleepface, I think.
There's some guy named Hennessy the something, I don't know.
Does he sleep on his face?
Sleep G would actually trademark. Fuck what you talking about.
Don't put 3 E's in your name. I promise.
I remember we went to McPherson that one time and Keyboy screwed up on the flyer and called Tone G.
Yes, hey.
And Tone G walks in and he goes, "Listen here."
Hey, yeah, walked right up to the dude. Hey, I promise he doesn't like it, but whether or not he don't like it or not, I'm still to this thing and call him the Suge Knight of Wichita, all right? Because he walked right in that place. He saw Tone G on the flyer and he was like, "I'm not performing tonight." And nah, it's the white dude over there or something like that. Oh, nah. Walked right over on him. He was like, "Hey, bro, I'm Tone G." "Oh, no, my name's Tony, man. They just, sometimes they put the G on it. I'll change it on the flyer." And they did. I was like,
Hey, you wouldn't have signed that check?
I'm saying we try to do all the proper steps in the hip hop.
All the proper steps,
as
that's
possible,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a deep on your side. Just yeah, to the they got us in Lawrence when we performed because the master went on and he was like, "Up next we got Death Row Records in the house." Everybody, oh, whoops, Till Deaf, and they were like, "Well, who the hell's Till Deaf, goddamn?"
They got their lead singer, Walter Miller.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make a record called Death Row Records.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that one's already taken.
That's already taken the Jethro.
I mean, you know, you
Jethro, if you want to get shot, that's a good way to do it.
Hey, have you seen my YouTube page?
No, really I haven't,
I
but
sound retarded as hell, but hey, maybe it's up.
I'm just saying, I don't think those are the guys you want to screw with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting around to.
I'm pretty sure the CEO is in jail right now for running over like 3 motherfuckers with a truck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting to.
Footage is like it was like viral footage on TMZ for a little while. Like,
You know, I mean,
I watched it in
CNN
like
even reported it. You know, they don't report anything accurately, so.
Oh, you said CMT?
No, I said CNN. Not the Clueless News Network, but.
He's like a special needs rapper. I love him. But the thing is, 11/19, we're going to be invaded by professional wrestlers from Salina.
Now who
The XWE.
That's what I'm saying. Who?
Blade and Kuda.
Okay, those guys I actually will give you.
Kelsey King's supposed to be here. Elms, their world champion, is supposed to be
Okay,
here.
I like Aaron too.
So I think that's.
I am honest.
Oh, and I think Simone Predator is supposed to be here, but he's wrestling that night at a different company for Taz.
Need like a song to come out.
See, my man's taking my marketing trades before I was already planning on having.
Fuck what
You
you
should,
talking about. He'll be the DJ.
You know what would be bad?
Honestly, man,
What?
Any
What's up? What do
wrestler
we got
needs
here?
some music, man.
You should get him to try to do something for Aaron. That would be so cool. Aaron's redneck ass persona, and take him do it. That would be freaking cool, especially for the guys to jam.
Hey, Toto could be his manager every time he comes out. You said he's redneck?
Well, that's his persona of it. It's like he's like the all-American, the prodigy and stuff, and he's like his key phrase is "I'm red, wide, and better than you."
But it's like this.
And I love it.
I'm half white, so I got hella country family, so we can do it, man.
What? Everybody that's white's got to be country?
No, I'm saying like I got some.
You racist bastard, you!
My aunt, like bluegrass.
I'm gonna call Country Lives Matter, and you're gonna be in trouble, Mister.
I'm just saying I got good aspects, and I got.
I'm just having fun with you, brother.
are like
a little bit of both.
But I mean, we're gonna do that, and then on the 26th, we're gonna have DJ Spawn here, and basically it's gonna be freestyle Sunday. Anybody can just walk through the door. And we'll give you a beat, and you can do your thing.
Can Keyboy come?
He ironically always misses the Sunday show because he always is out eating Chinese at the mall.
Ironically. Okay.
He tells me that.
He's also volunteering at the church workshops and.
At the shelter.
Yeah.
He gets a room.
Yeah. He gets a better place.
Getting his nails done. Well, supposedly he's on tour in Michigan or something right now. I don't know.
Is that like at the penal up there? Or?
That dude got evicted and moved into his mom's house. All right, that's what that happened. All right.
Oh, so he's the next from Sheridan?
He's kind of like. He's kind of like. He's not 101. He's kind of like 22. You know what I'm saying? Like he's way down there. I can't even.
You know what is so funny is that my mom follows the local music scene. She can't stand Keyboy. It's always so much fun because she doesn't really know a lot about the hip hop scene, but she knows she doesn't like Keyboy. It's the strangest goddamn.
There's also quite a few pro wrestlers that don't like him either. So.
Oh, what? Speaking of it, do you know that story?
No.
He got kicked out of a pro wrestling event.
Why?
Oh, what happened?
John.
Because he's a douche tard.
Wait. Was this when he was like trying to wrestle or something?
Well, I guess he had some training and stuff, but he had one of the guys do something. He just popped right back up. So it's like if you were a wrestler and you don't do the thing right, it's like I don't know what the hell. Because I mean, there's about 4 of us that wanted to go kick his fucking ass. To be honest. That's the nicest way to put it. And I mean, here's the funny part. Even if you beat me, I still win because if you beat me, you beat up a 52-year-old man. But it's even worse when I do win because you got your ass kicked by a 52-year-old man. And it's like, I mean, I'm dangerous enough that I can just like trip and fall on you and that
why would
hurts.
somebody of his size and stature go into a wrestling thing and start shit with wrestlers?
Because he's stupid.
Well, see, he was supposed to perform during the intermission a couple songs, and then afterwards he's like, "Get some of the guys out here.
Hold on.
I'm going in."
Who was the promoter that approved that? Okay, I want to make sure I stay away from them.
Hey, I don't know you. Next.
What in the hell? Who approved that? Did he listen to his music first?
Don't look at me.
I think they thought that he was going
All
to
I'm
bring a
saying
little
is-
bit of his crowd in, but then he like changed the script on him at the end.
Hey, honestly, I could bring you guys into wrestling. I don't even need to perform. But I'll bring you guys in a wrestling crowd. I wanted like the one that's coming up. Where is it, in Wichita? I can't remember.
Oh, MWE.
Yeah. I want to go.
No, he's talking about the.
He's talking about
the IW whatever. Not the cotillion.
Cotillion?
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's next Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you want to come up on the 19th,
too.
if you want to come up to the Taz show on the 19th, you're my guest.
Bet. I'm in there. Matter of fact,
Come up and do the show that day, and then go to the show with him.
Flyer that I can take physically, because if I don't put it in my calendar, I'm not going.
Well, you know what's funny about that?
I'm gonna find it.
I gotta see if they'll do that.
Can anybody answer me a question? Why it is? I hope.
Go shoot. That's what we're doing here.
Like, don't like suplex me or anything.
Oh, no.
Okay? But like,
He might.
why is
He might.
why is this Lance Chafin dude not allowed?
The Midwest Mangler.
Why is he? I have to know. Why is he not allowed to steal again?
See, I don't really know the actual story on that. I just know that he slowly but surely burns bridges around Wichita.
Well, isn't he and one of the key guys that still kind of like adversarial with each other?
Yes.
I don't know who it is, honestly.
Yeah, him and Levi do not get along.
So.
Levi's that big.
I mean, not too many.
Lance is very fiery and very passionate about the wrestling business. So,
So wait,
it's like anything.
Is this the one you're talking about?
No, that's a different one. That's in Mount Hope on the 9th of December. There's one Taz Wrestling the 19th here in Hutchinson.
Total Action Zone Wrestling.
Okay.
That's how you find them on the Facebook.
Total.
And then it is Samoan Predator's going to be here that day too. But
Yeah,
he's
he's
wrestling
cool,
on
dude.
that show that
So,
night.
total what?
Total Action Zone Wrestling.
I got it right here.
I just found him just like that.
No, I'm definitely going. I want to.
The 19th. And you can meet the Mangler.
Yeah, I want to bring my son.
He can beat the Mangler. He's there. He's
Oh,
going to be
he's
there.
there.
He's
Okay.
going to be in the main event. And hopefully he beats the two guys that they're wrestling.
Because I would like to get involved. I know a lot of people in Wichita that live and breathe wrestling.
Pro wrestling.
Like Monday come on.
They got a
don't
show,
forget about
in
those,
fact, and I'll
those
promote
days
this.
SmackDown.
Just because.
Try to get a hold of Lance Chafin.
With Mr.
He's going to be
Johnston.
promoting at the, where is it? The Crown Uptown? The old
Crown
Crown
Uptown.
Uptown building?
Okay.
Like that, and then Mount Hope's just halfway in between here in Wichita.
Next.
They actually have a really good crowd there. So.
Next Saturday at the Cotillion is going to be the IWR Imperial Wrestling Revolution.
Well, 'cause
Best of the best. It's going to have Tommy Dreamer, the Von Erichs,
Yeah, there it is.
Ryback, Chavo Guerrero Jr., DDP,
Chavo Guerrero.
MVP,
Okay, I got Lance as a friend already.
and the
Yeah, Brooke does a lot of his
the
publicity stuff. So
the Arrow Club, and hopefully Kyle Hawk can make the booking.
he will for them.
Hey, so what is that?
He won't miss that one. I can guarantee you that.
He won't miss that one.
He won't.
You said IWA?
IWR.
Okay.
We have a running joke here with Kyle Hawk.
Well, it's
because,
just, I mean, I'm kind of a pissy person when you sit there. I understand why the guy wouldn't want to, but he got himself booked on 2 shows for a friend of mine and no-showed both of them. One time he said he was hurt, and we've got video of him on a show that night. And then one time his car broke down, and he's on another show that we've got video
he's
of.
in a tag match.
And it's like, if you don't let him, use you on the publicity and everything for it. If you're not going to show up, just tell him, hey, it's going to be easier for me to take a booking here, yada yada,
Yeah.
and that's cool. I mean, the kid is a phenomenal wrestler. He's a
Hell
good
of an
guy for the
athlete.
most part, but it's like, have some honor in your dealings. If you say you're going to be there, be there. I don't care if you don't feel like driving.
Hey, how old is Tommy Dreamer?
God, Tom's got to be, what, 40?
He's right around in there.
I'm thinking like 52.
No, he's younger than me.
Do ECW.
He may be in his early 40s or something, but
I mean,
he beat the hell out of his body. I mean,
is everybody from? And I hope we don't get killed or however that family works. But is the WWE are they going down?
oh
No,
no.
those still going up.
Yeah, I mean their stock has been increased.
I've seen a lot of leagues bouncing out of that their wrestlers are jumping into. You know what I'm saying? First the TNA.
Well, yeah, but the TNA thing was they've got new ownership and everything. So with that, and a lot of those guys, the new what they call Impact Wrestling, it's because they're based out of Canada, and unlike the United States, Canada really gives a crap about who they let into the country. So
And Donald Trump can't even go there.
Yeah, he can. But I got what you going there.
With an
But it's
extra
like, he's wanting to do exactly what Canada wants to, and you got a bunch of idiots here. We should let all the terrorists in. And, my biggest question is, if you're for free borders like that, I ask him, I go, do you lock your doors? Because if you lock your doors, shut the hell up about, open borders. Because why do you lock your doors? For protection.
Y'all seen the
Idiots.
the mock-ups, the wall panels basically that they got 12 of them or something in different styles that they're gonna pick which one they're gonna use for the whole wall, and so they got all these different architects and everything, and they're interviewing the architects that did the walls, and they're doing this. What they did was they put the little section.
What?
They put the section of the wall behind them, and they're interviewing them. And as the dude's talking about how no one's gonna be able to get over this thing, no one's gonna be able to. Hey, two Mexicans, I'm not even playing with you, jumped over it.
Oh, no, I agree.
It's a viral video. It's so.
But the whole thing was, it's like a lot of stuff that's going wrong is because we don't secure the borders. You go any place else in the freaking world, you go over to Mexico illegally, your ass is gone. Nobody's going to see you.
You know what I think? I think we should,
Nobody's going to see
I
you.
think we should combine governments with Mexico.
And Canada.
Yep. Yep. They got a lot of land. You know
They got a lot of
They've got a lot of useless land. It's like.
And how about California?
California can slide into the freaking ocean for all I care about.
Take all the Scientologists.
I'm trying to figure out how you have that much money out there and the state's broke constantly.
Because it's not it. Shit.
It's one of the highest tax states.
Like conspiracy theories or anything.
It's one of the highest tax states in the U.S. and they're always broke.
Well, it's
always broke.
It's because of the Jews.
No, that's Florida. Why do you think they all live down in Florida?
Well,
why do they all live down there?
They make their money in New York and move to Florida.
Hey, those are Cubans. Okay, I've been down.
Those are Cubans.
I didn't say Miami. I said Florida. There's a ton of Jewish is one of the biggest religions down in Florida.
Hey, so you're saying I could like get
That
an
is
Amish
It's
awesome.
a yarmulke. It's not Amish. It's different.
But like, you think I could wear a yarmulke because I got the beard and everything?
Well, yeah, that's Orthodox Jew, not just Jewish. See, if you're going to try to be funny, at least know what you're talking about, young man, okay? Come on, just because you sit there and had fame in the Geico commercials doesn't mean you can do everything.
Hey, so
okay?
easy a caveman can do it. Oh, wait, let me rephrase it. Hey, it's so easy.
That
Jeffro
is
can do it.
awesome. Let's get you
I'll
in
put
fame
you
in the
on our
Geico
comedy
commercials.
show, I promise that. We just
101 is with us. Toto is with us. Jeffro, the
Jeff Tapkin on Facebook now.
the big star.
do you got?
Shit.
Hey,
Jeff
you should see,
Tapkin?
No, you should.
Jeff
You should
Tapkin.
see one of my YouTube videos.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
check.
I'm in
check it
love with the.
Are you related to Walter
Cocoa
Miller?
Puffs.
Are you related to 102?
102. I'll tell you.
Or like I made Kush mad last week, and in a nice way like that, I kept calling him Sheldon. From like Big Bang Theory, he was getting mad at me.
Bazinga!
Is that all on the video? I'm going back and watching it. There's too many things I missed.
I'll tell you, that was just. We have had some interesting guests.
Did you notice how I kind of got him, stuck for something when I said that last week? It was fun. I mean, I'm a smart ass to everybody, sorry.
We have some interesting people come through here, but good lord, last week that took the cake.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey, Chris Powers, when can I see you? Come up. Hey, we could do it.
Jethro wants to know when he can see you again. Da, da, da. When can he see you again?
I want to have a comedy battle.
We'll see what his bounce back on his career is.
Hey, he ain't no Big Sean.
I mean,
he's a Big Sean.
What the hell does that mean?
Hey,
I'm old, I'm white, I don't know what the hell we're talking about there.
his favorite artist.
Okay. Is that like gay porn or what? I mean, okay.
No,
Nothing against that, Jethro. Don't worry. Porn, it's good.
It's kind of like.
Jethro was talking something about transgendered,
Oh,
amputee goat porn earlier. I don't know,
Hey,
but
they're trans retarded.
big difference, big
It's
difference.
Jeffro porn. Okay, that's what it is.
Hey, I used to make my own pornos back.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's stop right there. Okay, thank you. Now, different subjects. So, what'd you guys think about the game the other night? And
Awesome.
Hey, how about those Cowboys?
Hey, he's worse than Terrence Hayes, bro.
Oh, Terrence Hayes, baby.
I don't even know who that is.
you probably don't want to know.
Most people
You guys
don't.
get along. You're the man. You know.
I'm a real boy now.
A real one now.
What's wrong with the whole
And
Doesn't
you know
it sound
what's
like
funny
Pinocchio there? Kind of like,
is
I'm a real boy now.
Terrence
Yeah.
Hayes is one of the ones that got into the knockdown drag out with Lance Chapin in the Midwest Mangler. The wrestler.
to go up against him?
He was basically talking shit like he
cut
could
a
do
promo
something,
on
and then
him. He cut a promo on him, and then Mike Game followed it up with, "I'm gonna stab him."
Actually, this is the
so that's the reason when Jiggy says, if drama's over here, I'm over here, I laugh and call him a fibber.
Right. Now.
It's kind of like saying if long penis is over here, it's not me because I don't have one. Like that, so.
You brought up Mike Game, okay? I gotta ask, okay, because
He's still alive. He didn't kill himself.
He has no problem saying white people comments on any of my posts.
What is he up to today? Uh-oh.
What else?
Uh-oh.
Maybe Kush Powers. You
Maybe
Kush Powers,
is it Kush Powers?
Maybe it's Kush Powers.
Hey, Keyboy, is that you? Did you
Hey, Jethro, you want to get the door?
Grab the door. I don't even know who that is.
If it's a kid named Cooper, tell him to go screw himself.
Hey, this Cooper, I'm gonna back that with him.
I mean,
we have 101 with us today. We're live on Radio Xenu.
And what did I say?
So look at that.
So, hey.
She's not here right now.
I would say, he just goes.
Please take it.
Fantastic.
I thought it was like Girl Scouts for a second.
Hey, I thought it was
Well,
like,
kind of with
hey,
Cooper, it kind of is.
You can't tell Cooper. I mean, Cooper kind of looks like a girl. but he's
Cooper,
not.
you know what's funny about this is that Cooper is obsessed with Brittany's daughter, Crystal.
Crystal, your boyfriend was here.
Absolutely obsessed with her.
Uh-oh. Obsession.
Oh my God, she just.
Hey, we need Walter in the house right now.
Walter Miller's in the building.
No. We were saying Mike Game.
Mike Game does not like Lance Chafe in the Midwest Mango.
So here's the deal. I come to sound check to set up the microphones, and Mike Game is there.
Out of his
he
mind.
Goes, hey, out of his.
And guess who picked him up and took him there?
Yeah. Guess who didn't?
If drama's over here, I'm gonna pick him up and take him over there.
Guess who didn't take him home? All right. So
speaking of that, hey Brittany,
it's
come
Mike.
here.
That's what it is.
But that is Mike. No, somebody else.
So I get there.
Maybe it's Tennessee to know.
And the first question I get asked is, how are you going to address...
Is this my game?
It's got to be.
It's got to be. No, it's Wendy Ford.
How you doing,
Wendy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, actually.
Wendy, you sound wonderful. How are you doing on this
you
Sunday?
You sound pretty amazing on this Sunday. 101 says hi, by the way.
Hey, Jumbo says hi.
Oh,
Hey, do you have bed here?
So what can we do for you, Wendy?
You were supposed to have an interview with Corrington Wheeler, correct?
Yes, but we have tried to get a hold of him a couple times and haven't been able to. So I was gonna just reschedule with for next week.
Wendy, what color is your hair?
Too late right now.
Hold on. 101, go. You had a question for Wendy.
Wendy, what color is your hair?
Oh, you copycat.
It's red.
Hey, do you look at Wendy's?
Oh my gosh.
Don't.
You can't
Okay,
be
guys.
disrespectful. I gotta ask.
Jethro, don't ask her what she's wearing either, okay?
Hey, do you look at Wendy's?
Excuse my friend over here, Wendy. What I was more along.
Your game's minor league. Be quiet.
You don't know nothing, boy. This is
okay.
news. I'm on the 20.
Go 101.
Would you be available one evening to come down and have the time of your life at one of the great Midwest Shakedown shows that we throw on? And
Do you live anywhere near the Midwest?
Where's she at? Where are you at?
Anyways, I'm in California.
You're in Cali?
Yeah, she's not coming here for a Midwest Shakedown. Sorry.
This is a long distance relationship that just started. I'm gonna need everybody to please just give me 5 seconds, okay?
I'm sorry. Is this Kush again, or what? I mean, sorry.
Go ahead, Wendy. Go ahead. Keep going.
Keep going.
I got nothing. I'm just trying to harass you guys.
It's all right, Wendy. Don't worry. We got the Geico caveman over here trying to pick up on you and stuff. So.
Let me say something, you guys. Hey, how
You don't ask a girl.
Jethro, you don't ask a lady her age.
You don't ask a lady her age.
That's just like saying, "Hey, Wendy, what's your body fat composition?" You know, you don't ask them that. Okay. So hey, baby, what's your sign? Mine's proceed with caution. You know.
33.
Hey, what's Shaq Black about?
You gotta check to see if she's
Hey, I lost some pounds.
Please tell me every single bit of this is here.
Sorry, don't worry. In the state of Kansas, you just got to be 16 at least for certain days, but that's it.
That's right.
Look, Wendy, here's the deal. You called in, and for some reason, I just feel some kind of connection with you, like we were supposed to be intertwined in some kind of way. No. I know.
101 said you had him when you said hello.
What's the Instagram?
What is
you
your
help
Instagram?
him complete
we're about
him.
to look you up, baby.
I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. I just hear a bunch of voices.
You got an Instagram.
Try again.
Do you have an Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook?
Facebook.
They want to look you up.
Yes.
What's your Facebook?
Hey, go look up Wendy Tank 2 on Instagram.
Wendy what?
Hey, could you look?
Take two.
Oh, Take
Wendy.
Two.
Wendy Take Two.
Wendy Take Two on
Getting
Instagram.
analyzed. This is great.
How do you spell it, though?
Sorry, Wendy. Don't worry. I mean, they can't figure out what two is. So. Now, is it like the number 2 or TWO or TO or?
It's the number 2.
Okay, so Wendy.
So W-I-N-D-Y.
Wendy's with an E lots of times. W-E-N-D-Y.
It should be with an E.
W-E-N-D-Y, kind of like the hamburger joint to a point.
It's not like Wendy.
My Aunt Wendy. I have an
I know, I'm just saying.
Hey, you said Wendy.2?
Is it Take Two Wendy?
Right. Wendy Take Two.
Oh, Wendy Take 2.
Wendy, spell Wendy out.
Oh, so like the
Take.
I think that's
And
it.
then the number 2.
Hey, so like the make pick 2 from
I think
McDonald's?
that's it.
Wendy King?
That's all it's popping.
Hey, are you
So hard
Wendy
for you
King?
guys. It's pretty sad.
Hey, are you
No.
Wendy King?
Hey, look, here's the
No,
deal.
she's not
I don't
Wendy.
even need to see like any kind of pictures of you or anything like that. Like I already know you're banging. All right.
Is this what grandma?
You got it going on, okay? But here's the deal.
Oh my God.
We need to fly you out here to Kansas to enjoy the Jiggy Jag show.
What's the sweet shit? You got the money. Go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I mean, she's nice. I like her
Here's the
voice,
deal.
but, you know, hey.
I got a lady on call right now cooking pumpkin bread, all right, and it's great. She also makes potatoes. Okay.
You notice how you said lady on call, so
it's
Wendy, it wouldn't be a
potatoes.
monogamous thing there, so.
Right? Jeez.
My name is 101, by the way. Go ahead and just look me up. I'm like great.
It used to be one-on-one, but it was a different thing then, so.
You said what?
Hey, do you got Facebook?
She said Wendy Take Two.
Yeah.
It's not popping
What's your
Wendy
Facebook?
Take Two.
Nah, shit popping up. How do you spell
And
it?
they
Why
have
is
not
it
been
so
able to
hard for
find
you
you on
guys?
Instagram.
Yeah, she's
It's W-N-D-Y-T-A-K-E 2.
It's like they're trying to write down the phone number but can't get the numbers right. It's 2285.
Do
It's
it.
226. What?
So is it Wendy King? Not
Wendy
King.
Take Two.
You guys are insane.
Wendy, I just
We-
want you
We
to
Come on,
got the
figure
new
it out.
Jaybird Wells
Together.
over
There's
there.
only one Wendy
New Jaybird
and it's
Wells.
Wendy King.
Jethro Bird Wells.
Wendy.
Oh, okay. Wait a sec. Are you the? No, that wouldn't be her.
Oh no,
How do
she
you
said
know?
it was Wendy Ford, huh?
It's not Wendy
Thought we
Ford,
had it.
and it's not Wendy Takes Denton.
It's not Wendy Take Two.
It's not
Wendy
Wendy.
Ford.
Why does Wendy Takes Denton sound like something else, man?
Because it was like Debbie Takes Dallas, you know.
Wendy Ford. Oh, Wendy Tank Two.
Oh, Tank. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, bro. My bad.
Like,
Found it. She's a music publicist, of course.
And a weirdo, just like me. How
Ta-da.
you doing?
There she is. And you know, if the great Ross Long was here,
You know what?
he would refer to you as a perv
Here's the
magnet.
deal. Here's
You
the
just
deal.
got that.
I had a connection with you, but I mean, you know,
and then it's gone.
it
Well, he's kind of premature, so you got to watch out on that
Hey,
stuff, so.
damn, I'm getting over here fucked up.
Hey, so what's your Facebook, Wendy Ford?
Still trying to.
Alright, enough of
We're
that.
not doing this again.
Jethro, I mean, I'm desperate, but you make me sound like I'm not at all. God.
I just need a friend in need.
So basically, as a music publicist, she has to put up with all sorts of things from artists, and then she has to put up with us.
Yeah, at least she's having fun here.
Well, you know, she is having fun here.
We've got her laughing, thank goodness.
Now you got me on the
And we didn't
ground.
have to have Jethro drop his pants to make her laugh. So, you know.
Don't drop it.
Jeez.
Don't drop that thun thun thun.
Where's the pumpkin bread we need?
Yeah.
But
Is that like hot apple pie
Break
kind
out
of
the
thing?
potatoes, okay?
It's potatoes, nigga.
It's potatoes.
What is a potato? It's a
the cheesy
potato.
potatoes. I love the shit out of those things.
It's not a U.
All right, Wendy, this is a serious
I would
question.
not ever
is it
eat anything that
potatoes
started
or
with
potato?
Go.
Potato. It's not potatoes. It's
Are you kind of sorry you called in now, Wendy?
I'm so sorry I called in.
You shouldn't be sorry. You met a soulmate over here.
I
Why
thought
would you be
our
upset
connection was
about
gone. Come on.
We got 101 over here
thought
dressed
our
up like one of the new
connection was
kids on the block from the 90s and stuff, you know. Think you should be hanging tough or whatever, you know.
hanging time.
Hey. He's got that baby face, look like Aaron Carter or whatever.
Yeah, apparently it's No Shave November, but I missed that at the Klan rally. I didn't.
You know what? Hey, I got a beard that looks like a leprechaun, but they call me a king.
You know what? I will say, I think the Klan rally statements that I made against Kush were my favorite, personally. I loved calling another white.
Okay, gentlemen, I gotta go.
Well, hey, thank you.
Bye, Wendy. We love you.
Appreciate it, Wendy. Thank you.
I heart you.
We'll see you later.
1437.
There goes Wendy.
Should not call in.
Should never call into this show when we're doing.
Hey guys, if you need to get a hold of him, Jethro's going to give you his MySpace page.
Hey, I used to hack my brother's MySpace page.
That is awesome.
Hey, we need to bring MySpace back. MySpace was way better than Facebook. MySpace was that shit.
It's all music.
Yeah.
I'm about to make another MySpace. Who's with me? Hey, hell yeah.
Solidarity, baby. Solidarity.
Hey, guess what? There's some country bumpkin town out here in the world that still doesn't know what Facebook is. So, I'll collect crap.
I doubt
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
I doubt it.
Well,
you mean like South Hatch?
They know how to get rappers lost in South Hatch. That GPS does. But before we let everybody go, next week on our program, we will be joined potentially by Kelsey King. If not, she will be here the 19th when we have our XWE invasion. And not saying that there may be another invasion that evening with XWE, but the thing is, Samoan Predator will be with us that week as well.
If XWE is going to do an invasion, it'll be by buying tickets. So, which is,
And 101 will be back with us on the 19th.
There you go. See, then you can go to the show.
And if you guys...
Well, I got to come to Hutch in the daylight.
Yeah, come to Hutch in the daylight.
I don't trust night. I don't trust nighttime.
That's all right. You can go up to like 30th Street and just go around on the highway outside,
Now,
so you'll be good afterwards.
Before we let everybody go, I want to start with Toto. How do we get a hold of you online, sir? Get your music, all that stuff, brother.
Anywhere you want to go, TOTO space GBENT, Toto GBNT. Come fuck with me. Shout
It's
out
Toto,
my
ho.
dude Sleep G with an extra E. He does all my videos. 101 TTD. Quad Boy Entertainment. That's me.
Now, 101, how do we find you online, my man?
Oh, man, go connect with them on my Facebook. I get everything shared off through there. You can find my SoundCloud, my YouTubes, anything else. Facebook.com/101MRE, Mr. E, M-R-E.
Hey, Wendy.
Wendy's over here liking photos. Wendy's over here liking photos. You can get a hold of me on there. Once again, get a hold of Sleep G. That's Sleep with 3 E's. Till the Death Records, man. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it in this motherfucker. Champs, baby. We the champs. Champs in the house.
That is amazing. I wanted to have the 2 guys that won, and 2 guys that won showed up. And I'm glad
there was 3 guys that.
Well, there was 3, but I don't know where.
Oh yeah, but you 2 showed up, so we want to focal everything on the points on you. So.
Not to spread anything, but
not like herpes or anything, but.
Some bullshit.
And Jeffro, before we let you go, how do we get a hold of you on that? You have been entertaining today, and you've come in.
www.geico.com.
The dude's got a polo shirt tucked into sweats right now.
You came in and took the fire today.
Hey, I just got.
You're like our mascot today. It's fantastic. Go ahead.
You need to go back to the gym, Jethro.
On Instagram, JEFFTAAPKEN, and that's same as Facebook. JEFF space TAAPKEN. If it say CEO of Jeffo Entertainment, and for the ladies, was Shakalaka, baby.
So it's Jeff Tata.
Shakalaka, baby. That's an NBA Jam reference.
So guys, go to jefftata.com.
I miss Sissy Mama. Hey, don't listen to
I'm a real boy now.
Hey, don't listen to that old guy.
I love that.
Hey, he's on AARP.
It's all right, but still, AARP still kick your on you the last. So. Hey, Jeffro, when your neck gets as big around as my old bicep, then we can talk, okay?
No flex zone. You should know better.
I don't know. This is about 19 inches. I mean, the closest thing you got to 19 inches was that time you spent in jail.
Hey, that's not what she said.
Okay, next week. Jeff Rose beard versus everybody.
Hey,
You know.
I think I've seen a few like woodlands creatures coming out of it or something. But
Jeffro,
There's a wizard on top of the hill.
got a few birds in there nesting and stuff.
I hope on the 26th.
Maybe a migrant family in there.
I'm hoping we can get 101 here on the 26th, and maybe Toto will make an appearance. And they can do the freestyle with us. I just want you to come here and cut a freestyle. I think that's what everybody wants to hear.
I got one for Toto since I did one for 101.
Just want to hear you cut a freestyle, brother.
Here, just a second. I got to do my one for Toto here now.
Oh, that's your name,
You know, at the competition, Toto, he found out his competition was a no-go, so he got a little hungry and went out and got some froyo.
Oh, you went up freestyle? So.
See? That wasn't bad for an old guy.
Hey, look, okay.
They
call me Toto, but my name is Jeffro. People should already know, though.
Because they think he's a dodo.
No, let me finish, though. Hey, I come from the 620. Man, I come from below the ground. People would be like, man, you sound retarded. I'd be like, man, you should go eat a Pop-Tart because your chick just creeps like a ball.
Oh,
it was like the plane was going, and all of a sudden it went nosedive. It's over.
We're gonna end this show with this dude trying to rap. If you notice, he's the only one without foam on his mic. That's because he got fire breath. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show.
That is the end of our 3-hour tour.
They call you one-on-one, but really you can't be done. I'm trying to win your show.
Thanks to everybody, and we will see you next week here on